Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the loss of the broadcast there. Technical difficulties. That's what happens when you do a live broadcast on the internet. I'm Glenn Stout. This is NCRA Sports Network. We are live from the Coral Springs Brews Room, and we got some more players from South Plantation. How's it going, fellas?
Good.
Going pretty good.
Hanging in there.
We have a running back here some of you might recognize, Alex Collins. He's got 1,000 yards on the season. He actually rushed for 186 yards against Taravella. And Hordley Setti, a defensive player, and he's just a playmaker on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, now, one thing, I have to really, commend you guys on a phenomenal season. You guys are unbeaten. What type of information or what type of speeches have your coaches given you as far as being 7-0? Because you can get the big head, and the next thing you know, your season tanks. So what type of things do your coaches talk about in order for you guys to stay, as we heard from Darius and Franklin, just staying humble and hungry? What type of things does he talk about?
Yeah, as a captain, it's like he tell us like we have to keep the team humble. We have to always stay hungry. We can't get big-headed because we're undefeated. It's always harder because teams will try and play harder just to stop us from being undefeated, so they can be that team that broke our winning streak. So it's hard, you got to go in at the beginning of the game trying to put the game away early just to take the hope out of all the teams. So that's pretty much our focus, is just to get it over and get it out of the way as fast as possible.
Because they want to knock you off.
Yeah, they're trying to knock us off.
Like, some teams don't have nothing to lose. Like, they'll come out there and give it their all, and we come out there and, we're not going full speed or whatever, but, we got to stay on top.
That's a great message to let them know.
It's like teams that are, like, not going to the playoffs. They have a losing record, and we're undefeated. They're like, okay,
they want to spoil.
Even though we're not going undefeated, going to the playoffs or anything, why don't we beat this undefeated team?
Right.
Make ourselves feel good. So they're trying hard. So we just have to not give them a chance.
And one thing I would say, because and being a coach and also being a former player of Broward County, you have to watch out for some of the traps too.
Yeah.
They're cheap shots. You're ready to
cheap
fight, and then you out for 6 weeks.
Every game is like that. It's crazy. Like
Alex, I've been following you for a couple of years. What type of running back, or what running back would you consider yourself that you pattern your style of running towards? Who can you say, I run like so and so?
It's not necessarily one person, because I get that question a lot, actually. It's more of I want to be a little bit of everybody plus myself. It's just like, when I watch all of these different running backs, each running back have something different about them that makes them unique. And with me taking each set of skill from each running back and adding it towards myself, it'll make me a completely different running back that no defense has ever seen before. It's more of me at some play showing speed, and then the next play showing power. They don't never know what to expect. And it's like sometimes if I'm running full speed at someone, they're like, okay, he's going to run me over. And at the last second, I make a quick move and get out of the way. It's just I like to be different, so I watch a lot of different running backs.
Well, to me, he looks like Trent Richardson.
Yeah, I mean, running over people.
I mean that with the hair too.
Yeah, well, he was a beast at Alabama. Now, Hordley, I know you're more so of a DB, but they look like they got you sort of all over the place. You'll play whatever coach pretty much say.
Right.
If it's punter, hey, put me back there.
put me on the field.
Yeah. Okay, my thing is that, do you have schools looking at you right now?
Yeah, I have schools looking at me.
Can you ramble off just a few? I know you've got a laundry list.
I don't have a laundry list.
You got a laundry list.
If you have any offers, it's a laundry list.
I have Memphis. I got Kentucky looking at me. Western Michigan, Illinois State. I've been receiving letters from Utah State. FAU. A couple of schools been hitting me up lately.
Well, let me add on to that. How are your grades?
My grades are all right. Not the best, but I can do better. Okay. But I'm working on getting them up, trying to get up to like at least a 3.0 before the school year.
And your test scores also?
Test scores. My latest score is 18 on the ACT.
That'll work. That's what they're looking for.
Okay.
How about you?
Basically, our coaches preach that to us first. It's like we have to be student athletes. We can't be an athlete if we're not a student in the classroom first. So he basically preached us like we have to get our grades. It has to be right. A college will take a person with better grades than the athlete because they know the person with the grades are going to be able to play at the next level because they got the grades. So it's like he tried to get us to take the ACT. We go to ACT prep. We always get ready for what's coming. all of us, all the athletes and the seniors and juniors already took the test already. I have a 20 on my ACT. He preached us to keep our grades right in school, so when the coaches come and they ask, okay, how's his grades? Because that's like the first question. Yep. That's the first question when a coach walk in. Okay, I know he's an athlete, but what does his grades look like? And you want to be able to tell him, oh, he's already done with the ACT. His score is up there. He got a good GPA, so that's not a problem.
Now, Mr. Alex, we were talking a little bit off camera. Can you let the world know who you're looking at, or who's looking at you, I should say, as far as schools that are out there right now?
Right now, I'm committed to Miami. I'm still getting highly recruited by Wisconsin, Florida State, and Florida just recently offered me a week ago. So.
Oh man, you said Florida State, right?
Okay.
You said Florida?
Yes.
You said Florida State though. That was your second. Okay, I'm just saying that I like Florida State. But my thing is that my thing is that is a beautiful thing that gone are the days are the jocks, where you only play football but dumb as a box of rocks. And what Coach Doug is doing with you guys is phenomenal. I want to hear a little bit of something though from the both of you guys. And I know you guys get this question often too, about Miss Aaron, your quarterback. How is it playing with her?
Well,
I mean, you look on YouTube, you look like she getting ready to throw that thing down the field. But talk to me a little bit about her demeanor, how she prepares, because she can't be in the locker room with you guys. So, she has to get ready a different way. But how do you guys watch out for her? I know it's more like a little sister type thing, but but she's also your teammate. So give me a little bit of information on Miss Aaron.
Well, she is a superstar. I think with hard work and dedication, she will be starting. So we will look forward to that in the future. Put our quarterback at receiver so she can get some playing time. But
that sounded a little scripted, Coach. What do you think?
I think that sounds exactly what was.
I'll be looking out. Okay. I will see her start in one game.
That's good. That's good. Very good. But I want to say congratulations on your 7-0 start. The young men are doing a great job. South Plantation, you guys are killing it right now in Broward County. Sleep on them if you want to. You're bound to get popped in the mouth, by a stud of a running back. And Alex, he committed to UM. Well, Florida State, come get him.
We actually, NCRA Sports, we're actually, we are close relationship with Eddie Grant, the running back coach at FSU. So,
see, Mr. Grant?
It's good to have good communication with them. And like Coach said,
come on.
All the offers, any offer is great.
Absolutely,
and, we're really proud of you guys.
Great job, and continue to win. Not just on the football field, but in the classroom. You guys are doing stellar right there. I'm a firm believer that if you stay committed on one side, commitment comes on the other side. And you guys are doing a great job, man. And keep it up. Keep it up.
Absolutely, we are completely impressed with all you athletes that were on here tonight, and you're exactly what we've been looking for. You're exactly what we preach about to all the high schools all over the country, is that it's not only the best athletes in the country down here, the fastest athletes in the country. That's our personal belief, and I think it shows all through the SEC and all over the country. We're the pecking order. They come down here to find the best athletes. But when we can show you guys that they have grades like this, and they're humble young men, and they're hungry, and they want to win, and they're 7-0, so it shows that they got championship mentality. That's what colleges are looking for, and we really appreciate you guys coming on today, and we look forward to seeing what you guys have to offer for the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll be able to see you guys in that state championship.
Yeah, we will be holding the trophy.
On the road to states.
So we appreciate you guys coming on. Those were the athletes from South Plantation, and we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up this show. We are NCRA Sports Network.
Come on down to Brews Room. Great taste is just the beginning. First thing that you'll notice, this is your kind of place. When you sit back and relax, you're gonna love the taste. Good times don't go to waste. You found the right place. Come on down to Brews Room. Great taste is just the beginning.
There are over 1,800 colleges and universities in the nation. There are over 10 million high school student athletes that graduate each year. Only 0.08% of these student athletes that graduate receive full scholarships.
got your back.
And you can go back and get your college degree and come back and help us, man.
It all started with a dream. And now it's up to us to keep it alive.
If you're sitting out there and you're wondering, you have to start that process.
Education comes first. You never know what the future holds.
Gave me a better opportunity to make it in life. Live your dreams.
How far are you willing to go?
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Glenn Stout. This is NCRA Sports Network, coming live from the Coral Springs Brews Room. We've had a great show so far tonight, Damien, and we were just talking over the break. I mean, it literally puts a smile on our faces when we get athletes like that to come in here.
One thing, again, I think, like I said before, gone are the days where you were only a jock. You have to legitimately be a student athlete now, and that's what we've been seeing. We've been seeing a lot of student athletes doing phenomenal in the classroom, in their particular sports. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. And there are no dummies at South Plantation, I tell you right now. And there's some studs out there.
Absolutely. And the sad thing is, in this time and day, there's a stigma. It's the kids from the inner city, the kids from South Florida, California, the rough areas, that they don't focus in the classroom. They're just about football. And I mean, that completely, what we just had there completely squashes that argument.
Absolutely. You're talking about, these are young men. And it didn't matter what color their skins are. These are young men coached by, a great coach and Coach Doug. I mean, what he's doing over there, it just breeds excellence. And the thing is, it doesn't matter what city, what state you're in, as long as you're going ahead and doing your very level best, that's all anybody ever asks for. My mom used to tell me, if I'm a fail, at least do 100% and fail.
Absolutely.
But we love seeing that. You heard 4.2s, 3.0s, 20, 21s on SATs. That's on ACTs. That's what this is all about. NCRA, KDA are doing a great job in making sure that they highlight these young men, whether it's California, whether it's Tennessee, South Florida, Miami, legitimately at Channel 7 News.
On the up and up. We were just talking about that.
Channel 7 has just told that Miami-Dade County is the #1 academic county in the nation. The nation.
And you heard that right, Miami-Dade County.
So, and that's South Florida. They have over 350,000 students. They have they have thousands of schools in there. Schools went from F to B's. This is what it's all about. And right now it's showing that, guess what? South Florida, we're breeding academics and we're breeding athletes.
Absolutely. And that's what it's all about. It's about these coaches. They're teaching these kids to be humble. They're teaching these kids that it has to be done in the classroom first.
Absolutely.
Because when they come back, they give back, they have to be able to speak to the kids of the next generation and tell them, you got to stop messing around.
Absolutely.
You got to. It's not a game. This is going to change your life forever. You use athletics to get you academics.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's one thing that they're doing at South Plantation. That's what they're doing at, Board Anderson. That's what they're doing at Deerfield Beach High School. That's what they're doing at all
Booker
these
T.
other schools.
Booker T. Washington.
You're looking at, Hialeah. You're looking at all of these big name schools. And it's that, they're breeding excellence because they know what it takes. These coaches and the staff, they know what it takes to make it to the next level. And if they don't do it now,
we got them all over the county, Coach. Like you said, we even got Coach DC, a member of Keeping Dreams Alive, NCRA Sports. He's all the way down in Hialeah, and they're just changing lives. They're making these kids. They're changing these kids from young boys to men.
Absolutely.
And in the process, they're going to come back and they're going to make a difference in our community. And man, we could just talk about this forever.
It's easy.
It's been a great show so far tonight, and we were at the Coral Springs Brews Room, as you can see by our beautiful sign behind us, and we hope you guys enjoyed the show so far. South Plantation, we got to show you guys the highlight, and a reminder, we let you guys know at the beginning of the show that we got some insignificant weather going on around outside. It's raining for 10 minutes. It stops raining. We don't know what's going on, but as of right now, in Broward County, for Thursday and Friday, activities have been canceled. Sport activities have been canceled for Thursday and Friday, and we are not sure yet whether the Dade County is going by the same rules, but we're going to keep you guys updated. If you need any information, you can come to our website, ncrasportsnetwork.com, or contact us on Facebook. If the game is happening, this upcoming game, It is Miami Northwestern versus Miami Central at Sun Life Stadium, and it's a big game. And we'll make sure we keep you guys updated with whatever is going on. And Saturday, we want to remind you guys all that Keeping Dreams Alive will be having an academic program from 11 o'clock to 12:30 at the African American Library. Athletes from all over Broward County, Dade County, anybody that wants to come up, Coach Patrick Lowe of Keeping Dreams Alive and NCRA Sports, he's going to be there. You guys can see the flyer right now up on the screen. It's a great day at the African American Library. It's at 11 o'clock, and it's just for academics. We want kids to, we can't stress that enough, academics,
Absolutely.
Academics.
Got to be smarter in the classroom and smarter on the football field. We don't want any more dumb athletes. That time is over. Caveman time's over. And no, not just any caveman can do it. You have to be a student athlete now.
Absolutely.
So that's it.
We want to thank you guys for tuning in off of NCRASportsNetwork.com. Those of you that are watching us through Facebook, and the people that are here tonight. I'm Glenn Stout. This is Damien Hunt, and we are NCRA Sports Network. We'll see you guys next week.
Come on down to Brews Room. Great taste is just the beginning.